The topic of this lesson is multidimensional scaling. By the end of this lesson, you will learn 1. What multidimensional scaling analysis is. 2. How to apply the ALSCAL technique. 3. How to apply the PROXSCAL technique. And 4. How to interpret the test results of ALSCAL and PROXSCAL. When is it done? Multidimensional scaling analysis is a method that aims to reduce dimensions in a high-dimensional data set based on the level of similarity among the data, allowing for simpler graphical interpretation of otherwise impossible complexity. Multidimensional scaling analysis aims to obtain a graphical representation of these objects in single or multidimensional space based on distance values composed of observed similarities or differences between objects or units. This aims to graphically represent these objects in one-dimensional or multidimensional space. Economists and marketing researchers typically use the MDS technique to study consumer reactions to products. The main result of the CW analysis is a spatial map. In this map, objects are shown as points. The analysis compares the similarities between the objects with the distances between them. Objects represented by points that are similar are closer to each other, while different objects are farther apart. Unlike principal component and cluster analysis, the purpose of this analysis is not to explain factors or dimension. Data collection techniques. This analysis has two data collection techniques. One is recording the scores individuals give to each object in the dataset. SPSS calculates distances between objects based on these scores. For example, let's imagine we ask a group of participants to evaluate car brands in their country. Each brand is given a score between 1 and 7. A score of 1 indicates the car is very bad, and 7 indicates the car is excellent. Using these scores, the program's algorithm will identify similar and dissimilar car brands, recording distances between objects as perceived by participants. In this situation, participants make all possible pairwise comparisons. In each pairwise comparison, they assign a score that examines the similarities between the objects. These scores are entered into the SPSS database. If high scores indicate similar objects and low scores indicate dissimilar ones, then we have a similarity or proximity matrix. If high scores indicate dissimilar objects and low scores indicate similar ones, then we have a dissimilarity or consistency matrix. Analysis methods. In this lesson, we will examine two methods for multidimensional scaling analysis. The first is the ALSCAL method, and the second is the PROXSCAL method. First, we will apply the ALSCAL method, and then we will apply the PROXSCAL method. Now, let's open the SPSS database and perform our sample application.